Do you know that the most expensive house on the planet is not situated in the posh areas of California, France, or any other states of the developed nations? In fact, it is situated in Mumbai, India, and that too near the slum areas of the city. Now, that is quite a contradictory picture, isn't it? This super expensive property is actually the private residence of the Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani. The $2 billion, excessively opulent 27-storied building is way too extravagant. To the Indian residents, the building often seems to be a dreary, looming figure. Overlooking the neighboring slum area, the Antilla stands as a symbol of utter luxury, perfection, and affluence. Today, we will be taking you on a virtual tour inside the costliest and the super luxurious residential property on Earth. The utter fabulousness of the exquisite features and lavish details of this ostentatious structure is sure to amaze you beyond belief. Come on, let's get started. Situated in the heart of South Mumbai at Altamount Road, the Antilla is valued just second to the Buckingham Palace of London. Since Buckingham Palace is the majestic estate of the Queen, and therefore a government property, Antilla has risen to fame for being the most expensive house in the world, because it is completely a private residence and is one of a kind. This 568-foot lavish skyscraper is the most elaborate form of residential property into which Mukesh Ambani and his family moved in 2012. Spread over 37,000 square meters, the extravagant building has the namesake of the fascinating, mythical island of Antilla. The architectural design of the building has been inspired by the symbols of the lotus and sun. The palatial skyscraper has 6 stories of underground parking and 3 helicopter pads. About 600 staff members have been employed to look after these areas. The parking lots can accommodate as many as 168 cars, among which Mukesh Ambani's highly priced RS5 crore Maybach car is one of them. Just above the parking area lies the super luxurious living quarters that can be accessed via a lobby with 9 elevators. This grand residential skyscraper has been designed by the renowned U.S. architecture firms Perkins & Will, based out of Dallas, and Hirsch Bedner Associates, based out of Los Angeles. Nida Dalal Ambani, the wife of Mukesh Ambani, was impressed by the wonderful contemporary Asian interiors at the Mandarin Oriental, New York. She liked the interiors so much that she consulted these American architectural firms to get her residence designed by them. Some even consider the Antilla to be the tallest single-family residential tower in the world. But that may not be completely true, because the building also offers living accommodation for 600 staff. The shapes of the lotus and the sun are depicted in the structure of the building, and have been adorned with precious crystals, mother of pearl, and marble. The ceilings of the house are double or triple layered. That's the reason why this 27-story building gives the impression that it has 50 or 60 floors with super high ceilings. It's shocking to know that the Antilla has been designed in a way so that it can withstand a highly intense earthquake of magnitude 8 on the Richter scale. There's no cause for alarm by shaking effects if one stays in this marvelous skyscraper. Opening to the exquisite views of the Arabian Sea, this private residence has the unique feature of non-repetition of the same materials or plans on all the floors. This means that no 2 floors will be alike, not even in terms of materials and basic designs or structures. Each floor has a grand design that won't be found on the other floors of the Antilla. This exquisite home features a beautiful salon, a lovely ice cream parlor, and a grand movie theater that can accommodate as many as 50 people. Standing as a perfect example of a modern home with an Indian heart, the Antilla has a highly ornate, architecturally beautiful temple that can accommodate as many as 50 people. To beat the intense heat in Mumbai during the summer season, Antilla has been equipped with an exclusive snow room. The walls of this room eject a rain of snowflakes artificially to keep its luxury-loving inmates chilled and relaxed. Handcrafted designs are unique to every floor of the Antilla. The splendid hanging garden is yet another chief attraction of the house. This beautiful private garden is packed with lots of fruits and flowers and is taken care of by highly trained gardeners and caretakers. To ensure the health of the inhabitants of Antilla, its walls have been constructed with materials that allow a great deal of sunlight to enter through it. Of course, that has been done to let the Ambani family members soak in vitamin D. When things get too heated up after taking in a great deal of sunlight, they simply head for the snow room to cool down and relax. The jaw-dropping visuals of the spa, swimming pool, and medical center of this lavish tower are sure to blow your mind. This expensive house also has an exquisite ballroom that is well adorned with lofty chandeliers, beautified tables, and a pretty stage to host parties and various other high-profile events and functions. The ballroom also showcases several masterpieces and precious works of art. LCD monitors and embedded speakers are also present here to give the guests an incredibly awesome experience. This hall also opens up to a bar, green rooms, and powder rooms. In fact, the ballroom also leads to a special entourage room, where security guards and assistants can sit and relax. The world's most expensive house is a perfect example of pretty in pastel. The lovely theme of pastel colors runs throughout the house. Not a single corner of the house has been left empty. Every nook and cranny of the Antilla has been decorated with excessively rich items and impressive designs. The super expensive crystal-stuffed chandeliers and luxurious centerpieces add to the overall beauty of the house. Various Indian cultural motifs have been added to enrich the interiors of the building. Each member of the Ambani household has their own personal health club. This already gorgeous house is heavily decorated before hosting parties. Mukesh Ambani had appointed Kardashian's favorite florist, Jeff Leatham, to adorn the entrance of Antilla with beautiful red roses for his daughter Isha Ambani's wedding festivities. A wide array of local plants have been used to decorate the outdoor patio near the pristine waters of the swimming pool and the well-equipped yoga studio. A serene internal core space on the garden level features rooms and balconies that offer panoramic views of the surrounding area and downtown Mumbai. The luxurious home has been built in a way that the plants in the garden serve the function of energy-saving devices. The plants, after absorbing the sunlight, deflect it from the dwelling area, thus keeping the interiors cool during the summers and warm during the winters. Now, that is some witty way of constructing the house. The Antilla is the residence of only 6 people. Surprisingly, the number of staff here is 600. Whoa! That means there are 100 staff ready to serve each member of the family. Now that's fascinating. This somewhat unconventional and complicated structure of the skyscraper has 27 stories. But within these stories, there are 6 sections of the house that symbolize earth, water, fire, air, sound, and light. This symbolic representation of the house illustrates an individual's ascension to enlightenment. Antilla also features large, gigantic statues of Hindu deities. There is an iconic statue of Lord Ganesha, who is also known as the remover of hurdles. The statue of Shiva, the destroyer and regenerator, deserves a special mention too. The super luxurious property also received harsh criticism from some prolific figures because of its location. Since it is located just a few meters away from the slums of Mumbai, the construction of this $2 billion has attracted the attention of various critics. Antilla's presence in this area is a brutal reminder of the fact that the gap between the rich and the poor is just increasing. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. Although Mukesh Ambani's wife, Nita Ambani, is actively engaged in various philanthropic ventures and does her bit to provide help to the needy, the presence of this gigantic skyscraper rings the message in the hearts of the slum dwellers their pitiable condition, especially when viewed in consideration of the neighboring residential tower. The public reception of the Antilla was not good, but to the rich people, all these comments probably don't matter. Whew! That's all the glitzy inside details about the grand tale of the lavish structure of Antilla. Are you excited to manifest a lavish structure as majestic as Antilla once you become super wealthy? Let us know in the comments section below. We will be back soon with amazing videos. See you there!